Hello, hello, hello. Right, hello everybody. Welcome to another video. I say, in this video guys, we're going to be looking at something completely and utterly different. We're going to be looking at Train Life, a railway simulator. So yeah, I thought I'd bring a bit of trains back to the channel. As I say, TSW3 I've removed from the channel at the moment guys because I've done so much of it. So I was just like, okay. And then I came across this Train Life simulator and I thought, do you know what? Let's have a look at that. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of this offline and everything like that guys. So yeah, so I thought try this on my channel for a little while, see what's what. But yeah, say, I know also guys, I know I haven't been around for a couple of weeks, not making any content and all that. It's because well, for the past 2 weeks as well, I wasn't well. I kind of, should we say, lost my voice and stuff like that, and was dealing with a sore throat and blah 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 blah. So I really couldn't do any content. But yeah, I'm back making content again, guys, as I say. But as I say, let's move on. But yeah, so look, if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, feel free to subscribe, feel free to notification bell as well. Also, feel free to like and share as well. But yeah, I'll put my links in the doobly-doo down below, like my Twitch, my Discord, and Train Life, a railway simulator as well. So, let's get into it, shall we? So, when you go onto new game, guys, you come through to this, setting up a new career with player name, nationality, age, select a player avatar, select a company name, company colours, select a company logo, start location, career options, and enable tutorial. So we're going to go and put our company name in. There we go, we'll call it, hang on. No, we'll call it that, because as I say, I already have a profile with SimHub already, so I decided to call it SimHub Stream. Nationality, do you know what? I know I'm English, but we're not going to go English, we'll make our character Australian. We'll leave the character as 35, because I am not revealing my real age, thank you very much. Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll name the company as well. No, I want to change that name. There we go. Right, customer company colours. So you get red and white, blue and white, yellow and white, black and white, red and yellow, purple and black, yellow and black, red and black. So you get all sorts of different colours. I'm not going to sit here and waffle all the colours. We're going to go purple and black. Company logo, so you can change your company logo. I don't know. Do you know what? We'll have that one. Select starting location. So yeah, you can start in Poland, Czechia, Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, France, United Kingdom. So you can start wherever you want, really. But we're going to go and start in Paris. Career options. So you can change your career options. You can have infinite money. So yeah, they're all your default options. Yeah, and then as I say, you've got easy, hard, extreme, and then everything else. So yeah, we won't get into that. And then yeah, we'll enable the tutorial as well. Just so you know guys, sometimes the tutorial on this game can be a bit confusing. Sometimes it takes a little while just to try and work it out in your head sometimes. But anyway, let's start a new career, shall we? Sorry, just bear with me a second, guys. Let me just look at something.
Welcome to Train Life and Europe, engineer. As you near your graduation of the engineer's exam, we commend you on your dream of starting your own railway transportation business. Before you graduate, we just need one final example of what you know, and some time behind the throttle won't hurt. After all, as an aspiring employer, it's best to be a shining example for your future employees. We've set up this short course in Germany for you to refresh your skills and show us what you've learned. Start by familiarizing yourself with the locomotive's controls. Then follow the instructions through the next few scenarios, and you'll be off on your own in no time at all. Take your time, but try not to derail the train. Management will have my head if a fresh graduate wrecks our training locomotive. Let's start off by taking a look around.
So yeah, as you can see there, guys, the train is actually in your company colours and your company design as well. So let's go left and right and up. There we go.
Zooming in and out can give you a better view of the world and your surroundings. Your headlights are an important tool for seeing in the dark or in bad weather. Release your emergency brakes and we can get moving.
Also, toot the horn.
We're going to start off with a nice, slow pace. Just remember to always increase that throttle carefully.
Yeah, and then you can see my little character inside as well. So we want to go to 20 kilometers an hour. So yeah, I'm playing this on an Xbox Series S if people wanted to know as well.
Railways and wheels have very little friction. Now, slow down, so we can try to do this in reverse.
Okay. Come on, slow the locomotive down. Decrease the brakes to 0.
This will allow us to change the locomotive. Increase your throttle again like before. You'll be moving in reverse this time.
So yeah, we're going backwards now. Ah!
The emergency brakes are a necessary step for dealing with dangerous or unforeseen circumstances on the rails. Just be careful.
There we go.
Using the emergency brakes will wear out your locomotive the more they're used. And a worn-out train will have a... Let's drive forward again. But this time, we want to stop in front of a switch.
Sorry about that. I just had to turn my microphone off so I could just cough.
You always have the freedom to take whichever track you want. Try switching the direction and then drive through the switch.
Sorry about that. Okay, we just changed it to left. So what we want to do is take the brakes off. And then we want to give ourselves some throttle. Oh, hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Nope. So we need to stop in that green marker. Oh, no, we don't. No, words. We need to go through that marker.
You can always use these switches in forward or reverse, provided another train is not currently occupying the switch.
Right, we need to go through it backwards now. I say, to use the throttle and the brakes, guys, throttle is throttle is RT and LT, and brakes are RB and LB on a Xbox controller. Just letting you know.
It's time to switch to the cab and get acquainted with the physical controls. Take your time and don't feel rushed.
Right, thank you. Slow down. Right, we're going to go inside the cab. Here is the cab. So, look up.
If things get too dark in the cab, don't be afraid to brighten things up a bit.
So, turn the cab lights on. Bear with me a second. There we go. So just turn the cab light off. And we just turn it on. Right, this is the thing that confuses me. So that's the throttle lever. That's the emergency brake. That's the brake lever. See, it says do the directional switch, which I can never ever find. That's the tablet. Yeah, your headlights are over here. Okay, we turn on the wipers as well. So the directional thing, that's to switch cabs, which we don't want to do. That's air conditioning. Oh, look, anybody for a cup of coffee? Right, that's the tablet. We don't want the tablet. See, that's the power reverser, which we don't want. See, it says use the direction switch button. See, the thing is, I can hear it clicking, but I can't seem to find it. Hang on, is it somewhere over here? See, I can hear something clicking because I keep chopping and I keep clicking the button, but do you know what? I'm gonna change cabs. Right, here we are. We're over the other side now. Thing is, I can hear it, but I can't seem to see it. This is the thing that always confuses me. Always. That's the dead man's button, which we don't want. Perform a coupling. Toggle. So the thing is, I can't seem to find it. This is the annoying thing. Found it.
You're ready to end the tutorial. Or you can stay and drive some more. If you decide to stay, use the escape menu to go to the next tutorial whenever you're ready.
Well, put it this way, guys. That's what the tutorial is. We're not going to stay in the tutorial. We're actually going to go back to the main menu, and we're actually going to do a proper scenario. The thing is, I just made a boo-boo there.
Welcome to Train Life and Europe, engineer. As you near your graduation of the engineer's exam, we commend you. Let's start off by taking a look.
Right, we're going to skip that current tutorial because we've already done it. I don't know why it decided to take me all the way through that again.
Take a careful look at the speed signs and signals here. These will help inform you about what speeds you can expect to be limited to, as well as what speeds to expect in future signal blocks.
Yeah, just if people are tuning in, guys, this is not Train Sim World 3, this is Train Life, a railway simulator, so something slightly different. I'd say to put it out there, guys, Train Sim World 3 has been taken off the channel for a little while, so if you want to go and catch up on the Train Sim World content, guys, head over to my YouTube channel, links in the description down below. And yeah, I know I skipped through the video at the beginning, and I skipped through the last tutorial because we already done the other tutorial, so I was like, right, let's jump through to this tutorial. Right, we're going to drive past the second set of signals. Well, we are speeding. So this must be the second load of signals I'm about to go past. Yep.
Inclines and declines are an important factor to think about when driving a locomotive. Increase the throttle and pick up more speed to handle inclines, but always be prepared to scale the throttle back and increase the brakes if there's a decline soon after.
Right, we're heading up the decline. Oh, sorry, the incline. Decline. Yeah, I know I'm speeding. Right, we're going to drive through the third set of signals.
Remember, your locomotive is already looking a bit worse for wear. Let's use the regular brakes to slow down before these next signals, just to be safe.
I need to slow down anyway, because we're speeding. Give a blast to the horn as well. An approaching train has been spotted. that is helpful. Right, we are no longer speeding.
Take careful note of the blocking signal lights and what they signify. Blocking signals update any time a train enters or leaves a block, so keep a close eye on these while you drive.
Okay, so what we want to do is change the track from right to left. Because if you look straight in front of us, there's a locomotive straight in front of us. We don't want to go into that locomotive, we want to go around it. We are speeding as well. So there's the locomotive right there.
Ah, a service centre. These will be the lifeblood of our journey. We can buy new locomotives, new parts, or customize our locomotives and transportation mode here.
Right, let's go to the service centre, shall we? And not speed. Thendorf Service Centre.
Always make sure your locomotive is topped up with fuel and repaired to prevent catastrophic issues.
Right. We'll fix all of that. That's just chucked a load of money. We've also got to refuel it, so yeah. Before we go any further with the refueling, as you can see up above, guys, you've got the damage repair, which repairs all your locomotives. So if your locomotives are a bit worn out, you can just fix them. Then you've got refuel, so if your locomotives are running out of fuel, you can refuel them. There's also game mode, so you can change from passenger and postal and cargo mode. You've also got manage locomotives, so these are where all your locomotives will be. Then you've got buy locomotives, so you can see we've got that locomotive, I'm not going to actually pronounce it, but then you've also got all sorts of other different locomotives that you can purchase as well. So most of these are like all different speeds and stuff, so. And yes, they all come in your company colours as well. But then you've got locomotive upgrades, so you've got the engine, bogies, chassis, and fuel tank. You can also add interior locomotive, like in customizations inside your locomotive as well. So you can add all sorts of different things. Yeah, some crazy stuff you can add. Yeah, things like a pizza. And then I say you got utilities as well, which is reverse the train direction of the lay. So you can, if you're coming forward, you can turn your train around and then go out forward the opposite direction. So what we want to do, we want to refuel the locomotive as well.
Let's reverse our locomotive with the service centre's roundtable and head back out.
So yeah, we want to go to turnaround. So there we go. We've just turned our locomotive around. And then we're going to exit to the service centre. So yeah,
There's a locomotive ahead occupying one of the blocks. That said, the other block is free.
So yeah, as I was about to say, Those green arrows were behind us a moment ago. We drove into the service centre. We did everything we needed to do. And then we returned our locomotive around. And we're pointing back at the direction we came in on. Right, take off the emergency brake as well. That always helps. So, let's not go too fast. Let's see where the locomotive... Then the locomotive has crossed onto our tracks. So what we need to do is... Yeah, we need to change over to the left-hand tracks and go around the locomotive again. Thank you. You toot my horn. Yeah, I know we've got an incline. See, there you go, there's our locomotive. As you can see, the signal indicates that there's a locomotive in front of us. So we've got an incline to go up now. Yes, I have a thing for the horn. So yeah, soon we should see the locomotive on our right hand side. There he is! Right, we can now take off the throttle. Okay, we can actually go a bit faster. There you go, there's the locomotive.
Oh, another locomotive is up ahead. Take care to avoid it. If you make a mistake, remember to use your emergency brakes.
Yeah, I need to slow down a bit. So yeah, as you can see there, the signals are red. So the locomotive is on the right hand tracks. Ah, I'm actually speeding as well. That's not helpful. And we're about to go and run into a dead end if we're not careful.
If you can avoid fines and collisions, you'll be able to do just fine, engineer.
There we go. Right, let's see what's next. Okay.
It's now time for the core of your work. We're going to practice taking and delivering wagons of goods.
Okie dokie. So,
European companies and cities rely on the goods produced by its various industries. Higher tier goods are worth more, but require you to produce them with lower tier resources and goods first. Let's open the station panel now.
there we go.
The station panel contains all of the necessary information to plan out your journeys. Take a look around. There's no time limit.
Okay, let's say pick up 2 logs. Ah, did not monitor but words. Did not mean to do that. I hit the emergency brake by mistake. Right, we're going into the forest. Right, hang on. Let's go into the area. There we go. Okay, we have to put emergency brake on first to couple to the wagons. Okay, there's wagon 1s, wagon 2s. Right, the wagons are now coupled. Right, is that actually going to tick off? Right, hang on. Right, just bear with me a second, guys. Let me just suss this out. There we go. Yeah, stop. Right, we'll put them on. Right, these are all coupled as well. Okay, it's not allowing me to do that. So I know people are probably not going to like this, but we're going to skip this tutorial. The thing is, you can actually, when you've completed all the tutorial area, guys, you can actually go back when you're in the main game and actually do the tutorials. Just thought I'd just mention that.
Cargo is one thing, but people are less forgiving and far more sensitive to bad driving. Let's learn how to transport them safely.
So yeah, we're in a different loco, whatever you want to call it. This is what we're in now. Something different. Right, let's go boo 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 boo. Right, we want to request access, so we want to do right. What I want to try and do is suss out where the service centre is. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right, I'm going to just look at the map quickly. Don't think it will show me where the service centre is. Hang on. Open filters. Nope. Close that. No, don't want station panel, you donut. Okay, we're just gonna have to guess. Right, we're just gonna go for a drive through the station, see if we can find the service centre. I think if I keep going right, I might find the service centre. Hang on, I think I might be in luck here. Because I might have just found the service centre straight away. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Fishing, I don't know. Yeah, I've actually found the service centre straight away. That's amazing. Right, don't speed into the service centre. OR. Right, I want to enter the service centre.
Not all locomotives are meant for transporting cargo. Some are commuter locomotives and are only designed to transport passengers or some postage. The service centre allows us to add or remove wagons for these trains. Try doing so now.
Okay, add least. So adding wagons. So add a passenger wagon. So we want to add 3. And then add at least 1 postage wagon. Okay, exit the service centre. Okay. Open the world map.
Selecting stations on the map will allow you to set up a route, and it will automatically inform those stations that you intend to take goods from them to another station.
Okay, so we're going from
Unfortunately, we'll have to backtrack just a little bit, as the switches we need are behind us. Take note of where the marked platform is, then navigate to it slowly and carefully.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here is change cabs quickly. Yeah, it won't work because I've still got the brakes on. So I'm just doing a little flyby. There you go, back in the cab. Right, I've just set a navigated route. Do I need to stop? Unless I need to go fully to the station. Ah, I'm speeding actually. I've just realised that. Didn't do anything, officer. Can no longer have access to Theodore South. Thendor South. The Germans are not going to like it that I'm... Is it Germans? I don't know. But it's somewhere. They're not going to like it that I've pronounced the place name wrong. No, I can go 80 down here. Yeah, because I think it's Thendor North they wanted us to go to. So just bear with me a second, guys. Just going to go and put my controller on charge a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Yep. It showed up red on the right track, so I can't go on the right track. It's green on the left track. So, sawmill now in range. But we don't want the sawmill. No. We want the station. There you go, we just requested access. Hopefully we're going to go into the right station. Platform, whatever you want to call it. Thingy. Yes, we are. Thank you. So yeah, we're coming into Thendor North now. And there's the service centre over there. For Thendor North. Probably my whole train's probably in by now. Okay, for some reason it hasn't ticked off. Yeah, it hasn't ticked off a fully stop on the indicated track. Which is bizarre, to be honest with you. But I'd say we can come back to this tutorial, guys. We can come back to it, so I'm just going to skip it for now. So we can come back to it at a later date. Right. We're gonna. There we go. We're gonna skip this tutorial as well. I'm actually gonna get into the career as well.
Congratulations, engineer. You've completed your engineer's exam with flying colours, and you're now ready to take the rails of Europe without me watching over your shoulder. While the vast network of rails ahead may seem daunting, consider that the reprimand for driving slowly is less severe than the one for hitting other vehicles or breaking any laws. When in doubt, relax and take your time. But you don't have to undertake such a large task alone. There are others like you, all looking to make a dent in the market and transport what they can. As your company and experience grows, you'll be able to hire some of them to work for you. Just like during your exam, the cities across Europe are constantly in need of all kinds of resources and goods. And more than that, there are thousands of people and parcels awaiting transportation between cities. If you and your employees help out enough, I've heard that cities give the more accommodating companies preferential treatment. Consider that a tip from a friend, but don't go repeating it, all right? I've seen a lot of students over the years, but I've got to admit that you're graduating at an exciting time. Take chances, strategize your deliveries, and grow your empire into one of Europe's greatest railway transportation companies.
Thank you. There we go. Yes, thank you. So yeah, as I say, that's all the tutorial bit out of the way. But if we go to, say, over here to scenarios, see, you can do the tutorials here as well. So we did train control basics, driving rules. We haven't done cargo gameplay or passenger or company management yet. So yeah, you can do all your tutorial scenarios here. There's also passenger scenarios, so you can do all sorts of different passengers with all different sorts of units and locomotives. You can also do cargo as well with different locomotives and stuff. You can do shunting, and you can also do towing as well. And then, as I say, you've got your company dashboard here, which has got company summary, what train you're driving, your employee list, your skills, and your level, what your levels unlock. And then, yeah, that's your dashboard. So, yeah, it's got the company name, company status, the world, and all sorts like that. And then, yeah, this is the map. So you can see the map is actually pretty big. So you can say, do a delivery from, say, Paris, where we are, all the way down to, like, Salzburg, or all the way over to here to... Go back to the map, please. Yeah, let me bear with me a second. Yeah, all the way over to like Ostrava and places like that. You can do all sorts of journeys on here. So yeah, it's a very interesting game, to be honest with you. Say, it's something different away from Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic and stuff like that. It's something different. Yes, the companies are not official. What I was gonna say. Yes, the trains are like not the trains you'll find in, say, Train Simulator or Train Sim World or anything like that. But yeah, it's just something different, guys. I just wanted to try out, show you guys something different. But yeah, as I say, as I've already said countless occasions through this video, guys, Train Sim World is on my channel. As I say, head over to the YouTube channel and have a look at it. Link is down in the description. Head over to the YouTube channel and click on the Train Sim World playlist, and you will find over 200 videos on my Train Sim World already, because I've covered it so much. But yeah, there's also other content there as well, and as I say, I wanted to throw this in there as well, so at least there's more of a mixture. And as I say, guys, I do cover Sims as well. I do cover Sim games as well, don't worry, there is loads on my YouTube channel as well. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's my first look at Train World, a rail simulator. I am going to keep this on my channel, guys, so we can work through this together and all that, so we can try and suss out where my cock-ups are and stuff like that. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, I say, I hope you've enjoyed watching this, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me make cock-ups and stuff like that. But yeah, as I say, my videos and streams are all over the place. I say I make content wherever and whenever. But yeah, as I say, if you've enjoyed this, guys, and you're watching us on YouTube, feel free to subscribe, feel free to notification bell as well. Also, feel free to like and share as well. And I will put the links in the doobly-doo down below, like my Twitch, my Discord, and Train Life, a railway simulator as well. So, and I believe this game as well, guys, if you're watching this on the day this goes live, I believe this game is on sale as well. If you're watching this after that, the game would have gone back up to either, up to $24.99. At the moment, it is $16.74, but I would say if you're watching this after that, it probably gone up to $24.99 anyway. But yeah, there we go, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, guys. Stay happy. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.